So you have this approach and you call it your create a client protocol. Can
Yeah.
you describe what that is?
Yeah. Really, it goes back to the anthem and kind of us thinking that, all right, I have to convince all these people to join. And if I'm going to get anyone to join, I need lead volume. I need lots of lead volume. I need lots of content volume. I have to do all of these different things with all of these different funnels, have all of these different sales conversations, and write all of these different posts. And before you know it, before you've even typed a letter on a page, you're overwhelmed and you're scared. So you're starting from a place of serious doubt in your ability and without any clarity or focus. So create a client is really my protocol for saying, let's get the right people in the right room on purpose to teach them one simple objective. And that objective is not baked into you trying to sell them on the call. It's you being free to teach something powerfully to someone so that they actually learn something that helps them get started. It doesn't mean you're giving away the castle you built, but it does mean you're changing their perspective through a counterintuitive teaching, through reflection exercises, and then finally through invitation. And when you can get someone in a room to help them understand how to think, to really demonstrate to them why something matters, you're serving them powerfully. Or said another way, you're creating a client. And when it comes to buy time decisions, getting that right with the right client usually leads to that client wanting to do something with you, right? Whether that's a 6-month term, a 3-month term, or maybe you have a special and it's a 1-month term. So the idea there is you're creating a client by getting them into a room where you can serve them powerfully, really truly teach them something. Sometimes I get onto one of these created client protocols and I literally tell them, you can buy nothing from me on this call. I am selling you nothing on this call. You're in a free environment. All you have to do today is learn. And you know what that does? It just lowers the defenses. It gets more hand raisers in there to ask questions. It gets more people interacting. And then the invitation comes afterwards through what other mechanism? Email, DM, chat, voice message, phone call, and so on. So create a client really is built on that premise of serve them with great intent, and in return, you'll see that great intent. And it doesn't mean you give away the castle to get there.
Yeah. Ryan, can you kind of double click on that a little bit and say, tell us how actually you get people in that room, in that free room?
Yeah. The same way you get them to buy from you is the same way you get them in the room. Invitation. So that can be an affordable workshop where they're coming in and getting a deep benefit that helps them get to, at least do step 1 of step 3, right? Or it can be a free invitation. And if it's a free invitation, you just need to make sure that people are applying to get into the room. And I usually do that. I leverage urgency and scarcity, and I stay true to them. So for example, last week I did a workshop and it was free for 20 people. And you had to apply to get in. And so once I hit the 20, I made no exceptions, right? Even if there could have been another 10 people qualified to get into the room, I just wanted to serve 20 people. And multiple of them have already become clients. So it's just critical concept to understand that rather than try to persuade or cold DM or whatever, get a conversation going that leads to an invitation. Conversations plus invitation is conversion.